All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm at a youth conference, and they wanted me to talk about music. It was not in the curriculum, and they said we want to do a section because I hinted toward it one night. They said we want you to do a whole section on secular music. So they added another session in during the day. And what I did, I said, hey guys, it had just came out, WAP by Cardi B. It just came out.
Yep.
And I said, hey, what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna recite the words to this song to just get us in the mindset of what we're gonna talk about today. And I said, let me look. I'm looking through my phone. I said the song is called WAP, 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 and I was playing along. I was like, I don't know what it means, but we're just gonna read the lyrics. These kids like, no, no, do not, no. Like, what, guys? It's just a song. Relax. I said, I told the guy, I said, hey, my man, pull it up. The guy, the AV guy.
You told him keep going?
Right. They're like, no. I mean, they was adamant. Do not do that. Don't. They was like, no. I said, oh, is it that bad? They was like, do not. And they were like, serious, man. This one little white girl, no joke, she stood up. She said, Mr. Spears, please, please do not put the lyrics to that song up. And so then I said, oh, wow, okay. Who would just play it? And they were like, no. Like, they was going crazy. And I said, okay, how many of you have heard the song? Everyone's hand went up. Well, if the song is that bad, why would you listen to that song? I don't understand. Y'all would not let me. It's so bad that y'all wouldn't even let me play it. But you have it on your phone?
And you have it in your headphones. And you have it in your headphones.
So Satan is whispering in your ear. And you're okay with that?
You're okay with that.
And what it did, it introduced the conversation. And I went through the scripture, and I did not come across judgmental.
Yeah.
I came across in the spirit of vulnerability, saying, I listened to this. I said, let me read you some lyrics from Biggie. Let me read you some lyrics from Pop. Let me read you some lyrics from Snoop. I shouldn't have been listening to this. I said, but it shapes who we are. So I started looking at women in an objective way, like they were pieces of meat, because I didn't see them as God's creation. They weren't beautifully, fearfully, and wonderfully made to me. They were just another girl, because Snoop, in the video, they shook up 40 ounces and they sprayed this girl with them. And they had a whole bunch of condoms. And so I said, don't let Satan write your story. And the whole message was about taking back the pen. Don't let Satan pen your soundtrack. Take your own pen and you write your soundtrack. And so it was a great session, man. But my point is this. You and I, especially as a DJ, you get to write the soundtrack of people's lives, and you get to introduce them to music they may have never heard of. And shout out to Lecrae, shout out to Andy Mineo, shout out to Holy Smoke, shout out to all those guys. No Big Deal. Those guys are really good. I mean, Jackie Hill Perry, she's really good. But what I love about it is different styles. All of them is not super deep. All of them are not reading the Bible and making it rhyme. Some of it is just party music, is amped up, you know what I'm saying? And so we have to introduce our youth to this sound. And our grown-ups need to stop bumping trash with children in the car, and then we're upset that they're cussing us out and they're so worldly, and the way they think is solely against the Bible. We're shocked. We can't give them the Bible at church once a week and then expect them to be able to live for Christ. They need nourishment every day. And you know this, young people get most of their nutrition from music.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Man, thank you for your time. I got one closing groove for you. One closing one. All right? One closing one, and then we going, I promise. Guys, again, if y'all like this, please make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all like this podcast. Make sure y'all share this to everybody. It's absolutely free. If you got what you got out of this and you appreciate what you got, make sure y'all hit the follow button, hit the like button. The more that you hit like, the more it's going to spread. Everybody's going to know about what's going on with the MGMT podcast. All right. If the audience could talk, if the audience could walk away from your talk with one song playing in their head, what would it be and why? If you want to do 2 or 3, that's fine. But if you want one song from based off your talks, because let's be real, talk a lot. So
yeah, I talk a lot.
Based off your talks, who has one song? Because I can't even think, honestly, because of how universal you are when it comes down to your speech and how you speak. What's that one song?
Yeah. So the one song that I really love is slow though. You ever heard "I Told the Storm"?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a woman singing, but the guy that the artist, his last name is Quinn or O'Quinn or something.
Yep.
That
Yep.
song has got me through so much.
Mm.
You know, that song just resonates with my
I told the
spirit.
storm to pass, storm you cannot
Yeah,
last. Yep.
yeah.
Go
I
away.
told the storm. Right.
Yep.
That's my song. That's my gets me through. That's my song. But the song that I wish everybody, especially people in your space and my space, would memorize, and I used to have it memorized, is a song called Superstar by Trip Lee. And
Okay. Yep.
he says, I ain't no superstar. It says, get your eyes off me. Put your eyes on him. Get your eyes off me. The album is 2020. It's my favorite album out of all CHH. Well, that, and I love the Conquered album by Flame. But it just talks about how it's not about me. So I listen to that almost, I ain't gonna say every time I speak, but I listen to that often to remind me it's not about me. So I'm just being real with you, D. When I go into a place, I try to get there an hour early. I help set up. I greet people when they come in. I'm not in the green room drinking Fiji water and eating only green M&Ms. I'm not that guy.
I
I'm
never
not
saw
there.
you. I didn't see you do that. Nope.
No. And when it's time to take stuff down, I help fold up the chairs. I help sweep. I help mop. No joke. I go around with a garbage can. I get the plates and I throw them in the garbage because I don't ever want to be that guy. I'm not a superstar. For whatever reason, God has chosen me to speak to y'all for a few minutes to add value. And then my time here is up. But while I'm there, I'm going to serve in every way, not just as a speaker. I'm going to meet people. You know how it is. People
Yeah.
probably come to you. I want a DJ, man. How'd you become a DJ? I get it all the time. I want to be a speaker, man. I want to do what you do. I give them my phone number, not my business phone, my personal number. Call my phone. If you're serious, I would love to help you. So that song by Trip Lee, Ain't No Superstar, that song, it resonates with me because the Bible says those who humble themselves will be exalted, and those who exalt themselves will be humble. I don't want God to have to humble me. There are only two spots, D. There's a humbler and there's an exalter. If I exalt myself, then God's going to humble me. But if I humble myself, then God will exalt me. So I can't exalt myself anywhere, but God can. So I want to remain in a place of humility so he doesn't have to put me there. But man, I could name 10 more songs, man. There's a lot of good songs out there. But I love that Superstar by Trip. And I love that I chose the storm because I talk to my storms thanks to that song.
Let's go. Let's go. Look, do me a favor. One last thing. Talk to the camera. Let the camera know, and talk to the people. Let the people know where they can find you. I know where I can find you. Literally, I know where I can find you. Let them know where they can find you, where they can hear from you. You know what's coming up and stuff like that. Let's talk to the people real quick.
Yeah, we love to come join you guys. I'm one of you. I always say we're on the same team. I don't care if our race is different. I don't care if we believe differently. We the same. God created us all, so I want to come hang out with you. So hit up my girl Crystal. Her number is 405-370-9355. You hit up Crystal and she'll get you on our schedule. But go to TWSE. You sit in the background up there. You sit on my shirt. TWSE on all platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. And I feel like I forgot something. Even Twitter or X. TWSE, the Willie Spears Experience. We want to add value to your life. We want to come chop it up with you. And most of all, we want to share Christ with you. Now, again, this is what we always say with the Willie Spears Experience. The client controls the content. If it's not a faith-based event, that's fine. But you're going to hear Jesus, just not the scriptures. Right? That's just how God wired me. That's who I am. And I'm honored. I'm not perfect. I don't get it right all the time. But I know who he is. And I want to tell everyone about my boy, JC, Jesus Christ. Thanks for having me on, man. I really appreciate it.
Let's go. Let's go. Look, y'all know what it is. This your boy, the man, the smoothest DJ in the land. Thank you for hitting and spending time with us on the MGMT podcast. Again, this podcast inspired by the book, The Music Gets Me Through book. Make sure you get the book. If you haven't got it, hit me up. It's in the link is in the description. Make sure you get the book, because once you get this book and you read this book, after you read the listen to this podcast, or you just more, you know, how everybody still get conflicted or they need another sign from God. Just, you know, read the book, let the book speak to you, and then just continue to join this ride. Okay. I appreciate y'all, man. I see you on the next one. It's D-Dub. Peace.